Foretrosake here. Today, we're going to play a little Super Mario Bros. 3 and chill. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Join me in this fun retro time. Jammin' Mario. I always thought it looked like his hat was backwards. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's got a mullet. I'm sure all of you have had plenty of time playing the Super Mario Bros. 35th Anniversary Edition on the Switch. This is one of those games that takes me back to sitting in my room late at night, hearing that tune in my head, thinking to myself, am I really hearing that tune? Or is somebody out there playing my Super Mario Bros. Right now? One night I went out to go look. Somebody was playing my Super Mario Bros. 3. That was the night that I learned that my parents were gamers. They pretty much just let us play all the time when we wanted to, without being like, hey, it's my turn. I'll never remember a time where that happened. But I can say it was very interesting to me whenever I woke up to hear that Mario Brothers tune and to go out there and see them playing this. Thought I was confused for a second. I tell you right now, my grandma's a rock star at this game. Like, she used to play this way more than any of us kids did. So I definitely have a family of gamers. I used to die right there a lot as a kid. Alright, for that I stopped for a second because it states on YouTube that not sending any information because stream health, which seems to make no sense to me at all. Not too sure how I got hit by that, but I'm going to try this one more time. Kind of do getting the extra lives here in this particular section. I did a recording of this a couple of months back, and one of my viewers told me that they didn't think that it was actually possible. I thought it was just something that people said. So I was hoping to be able to do this live, and that one turtle didn't like me at all. There we go. Rack them up. Got some time here to just go ahead and collect up some lives. I remember a time that I collected so many lives that I died. So since we have a little bit of extra time, I'll just keep trying to collect as many as I can here and see if it actually kills me. Maybe it was just time ran out. Maybe that's what I remember. I'm just misremembering as a kid. Well, that was my last chance. We'll see how many lives we got right now. What I have found is that in that section there, the only way that you're actually able to get the endless lives like that is you can't have a power-up at all. So you can't be Fire Mario. And as a kid, we used to try to get all of the coins. Like, that felt like more of the challenge in the game, was to actually collect up all those coins. And, of course, trying to jump over top of that flagpole at the end. Hope the volume and everything is sounding okay. Anybody that stops in, you just want to write a small message in the chat, I'd appreciate that. This always felt like a game that you were supposed to be trying to run through. Without all those coins there. I died here so much as a kid, thinking that I could just fly right through that area. If you're here with the stream, thank you for stopping by. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. You can catch all of my retro content. I play a wide variety of different games, this just being one of my absolute favorites. I've died there some too, obviously. Now, you all saw that I had a lot of lives. Correct? Everybody saw that I had a lot of lives. I died one time and game over. Unbelievable. Collect all them lives for that. Obviously too many. And it killed me. Now I'm kind of running through level 2 like I did when I was a kid, except for right there where, you know, I just decided to drop down the hole. Congratulations to myself there. Losing that free life that I earned 5 seconds before it. There I be. Decided to go ahead and turn on the camera for me. As a kid, it was always a challenge to try to shoot that Goomba before it committed little Goomba suicide. A little flat top there for no reason. Oh yeah, I forgot there's coins in here. No particular reason, just some free coins. What? Nah, you did. Mm-hmm. Another castle. Oh! Ripped off. There's my fireworks I was asking for the other day. Oh, we about to see some blooper. Sorry, Bloop. As rare as it is to come around these days, couldn't shoot one down. I'm like trying to kiss these bloopers or something. Like I'm getting close. I step in it. I have a love-hate for these levels. Kid fishy. Scooting right through. That's why when they made that Mario Run for the phones, for the mobile app, I was like, all they really did was just take Super Mario Brothers. I mean, Super Mario Brothers was pretty much meant to be a run game. Mario and his slick sliding moves. I don't know, I get a little pleasure out of shooting Bowser like that, instead of having to drop him down into the lava. I think this time what we'll do is we'll refrain from getting extra lives. Just play through it. It's interesting to me how sometimes the game in the programming will put extra lives on the game, and then other times it's just not there. So it's like a certain way that you played it, it doesn't populate on the screen because there should be a 1 up there. There's also a, I don't know if you can make it by jumping here straight into it. Yeah. Beanstalk in the middle there. Oh, sad one. And another one. I always like those heaven style levels, coin levels. I am going to see if it'll allow me to do it as a big guy with firepower. It does. So it really just comes down to hitting it correctly. I know I said I wasn't going to get a bunch of extra lives, but I also didn't expect it to let me do it. What's up, guy with 2 names? Thanks for stopping by. I figured I would go ahead and play some Super Mario Brothers. Because, obviously, as we all know, the guy is going to play some Super Mario Brothers 2 tonight. Show us what kind of real King of Retro gameplay is like. Got myself a little... I think that's a crown. So I know we're all looking forward to being taught how to play Super Mario Brothers 2 with as many save states as possible. Should I save right here? Should I put my save in? Oh wait, that's right. I'm actually on an NES, so that ain't gonna happen. Guy with 2 names, I am disappointed in myself as well. I mean, sometimes I'm reminded of how much of the king I am not, simply based on the fact of my inability to throw those saves in there. Like, a real gamer would have done already saved 3 times by now. A professional gamer. Don't let me get that wrong. A professional gamer by now would have at least saved. If you're just now tuning in, man, I ran through this with the warps, and I missed a jump and died. And ironic that I said that as soon as I got hit there. I died, obviously missing the jump going down into a pit. And because I had collected too many lives in World 3-1, I was dead for good. That game over. So, if you missed that, once this is all done recording, or I believe this has the DVR function, go back and check that out. It's pretty interesting because I've said that to people plenty of years, that playing this game, I would go collect lives in 3-1, and then there was times where I would just die. Like, I'd be collecting the lives, and it would squish me down, and I'd be dead. And it was really frustrating, because I already got that far, and then go and die while collecting lives seems ironic. So it was a not so much proven point, because I didn't die while collecting the lives, but I did die instantly. Game over because of dying in a level after collecting too many lives. Yeah. Always in another castle. You know, if it is a memory issue of some sort, guy with 2 names, I don't know. I'd be a complete liar if I said so. It's weird because I don't know too many games out there that allow you to collect a number past 99 in the lives, and I would have to run through the game like so many times to see at what number it stops counting it as a number and starts doing it as a symbol. Because as you see here, whenever I'm done with this level, I think currently I have a crown. Well, now I don't. Now I got something more. But we'll see what my symbol is now, and then we'll have a better idea of what the symbols are that change as you get another life, obviously. Yeah, now it's a crown with a blank block, white block. And it could be an anti-cheat thing. Maybe it's something that's actually set up. I wish I remembered where I died last time. I want to say it was possibly... Oh, yeah, that's right. I was in 8-1. I was in 8-1 and I... Oh, was I right? Yeah, I was right. I was in 8-1 and I fell down where you gotta step down on the first block, run across, and jump over. I died in that pit. And when I died, it said game over. And... I mean, that would make sense that it is like an anti-cheat thing if you collect too many lives, because there's no real potential for you to collect that many lives that soon on. Come on there, Mario. Jump up in there. Duck down. I don't know if it's just... Yeah, I was like, I don't know if it's just me here lately, but this controller seems to not want to be down as well as it used to be. Am I not able to do that now? Now I really can't do it. We're just gonna keep moving on through the level anyways. But, I found it interesting that I died there like that because, first of all, I don't know a time that I've missed... Actually, I want to see what's up over here. I don't know a time that I've missed that of late while playing, like, missed that jump, so to say. Up to 5, that's fine. And, to miss that jump and die there, and then it said game over, I was like, hold on, like, there may not have been anyone watching, but everyone knows I just collected, like, probably 70 lives. So I don't know what the magic number is that it stopped actually recording it as a number and starts to go to a symbol, but I do know, obviously from proof in this run-through, that if you collect too many lives and die, you did. Still game over, so kind of feels like a pointless venture. We'll see if that... I tried to duck right away. I'm not completely blaming the controller, but the troubles that I had with it the other day playing Rad Gravity and not getting it to stay down and in an angle, I'm just wondering if maybe I need to take this controller apart and clean it. Under the D-pad are like a rubber piece, and that rubber piece, given that it collects any kind of dust in it or anything, can start faulting and not reading correctly. So, oh yeah, one of my favorite Hammer brothers. That's my one. I'm pretty sure this pipe takes you underwater. As a kid, I used to play all of the levels through, so... Don't have my fire flower to take out those bloopers, so I gotta steer clear of them right now. Not allowed to just knock them off the screen. See, that's why you have to use save states. Isn't that so true? I need to use my save states more often. I wouldn't have this problem. I could have just rewound, went right back to it. I mean, no lie, I would have loved that as a kid. Like, no joke, that would have been the greatest thing ever, because there were so many times where I would have played certain games a lot more if I would have had a save state. Like, and because I didn't have a save state, because it didn't have any option or ability to save, I put it down and was like, nah, I ain't playing that game anymore. Like, a game that I said the other day that I played quite a bit when I was a kid was Burrow Fighter, and that was simply because it had a password. Like, it had a password, so it was easier to go back to it and play. So now the block is no longer white, it's what I'm seeing as blue. I don't know if it's actually blue, so don't take my word for that. But yeah, I definitely would have played a lot more games more often if they had an ability to save, because there's just so many times in so many NES games where without the save ability, you're going back for like possibly 30 minutes plus in an area just to get back to where you're probably going to die again. Like, that really sucks. Like, but I think that's also why so many kids and young adults, because as I said earlier, I caught my parents playing this late at night after all the kids went to bed one night. This is also the same reason why kids and parents alike, I can't get that, don't have time, would find so many different secrets in the games, is because you had to go back through it again. Like, you didn't have that option. Like, you couldn't just save it and be done. You got the guy going and save scumming it to death. I know that was risky, but what are you gonna do now? Yeah, I'll need him coming any closer to me. Come on, dude. You got this. At least it didn't say game over. That was my biggest fear, was that it was gonna say game over there. Can't go dying in the game right now. Oh, I am gonna die again. Can't get that mushroom unless I stay on the left side. You gotta be quick there, too. Nope. Went too far. Save. I mean, that was a lot easier than what I did the first time. These deaths are making me nervous. Yeah, I'm trying to rush through some of this, and I don't need to. Like, I'm too worried about dying and having a game over anyways. I shouldn't be allowing a single death. Right about now, I could go for that big guy. Because this is one of those areas where dropping spikes out of the sky, no bueno. Oh, I tried to fall down that hole. I did. See ya, Lakitu. Trying to mess with my head. Yeah, I don't want to start over either, guy with two names. Definitely not trying to start over. 2 times in one stream in Super Mario Brothers 1. I could call myself a professional at that rate. I mean, anybody want to disagree with that? Well, you're wrong. I did everything correct. Where these elevators come down, died there a lot. Died there a lot as a kid. And this bloop trying to ruin my day. Can you still do the one-up trick in the third world? I did it. So if you go back, Kookie217, if you go back, I did actually do it twice. And my first concern was, I was always under the impression that you couldn't do the one-up trick if you had anything more than a big guy. Like, if you had Fire Flower or anything, you couldn't do it. So when I get there, I instantly put myself into the hole, which to anybody else would seem stupid, but I was under that impression that you couldn't get through that. You couldn't do that trick if you weren't at least just a big guy. And so I kill myself on purpose. I get there the second time, and they made me small. This is actually some of my favorite levels whenever they change to black and white. I'm a colorblind individual, and this was always just so cool to me. But then my second playthrough, because this would be my second time doing it in one stream, because I died in 8-1 and it told me game over. Mostly, I think, because I collected too many lives the first time around. The second time around, I decided that I would heat my Fire Flower in C. And it did let me actually do the one-up trick, so I thought that was pretty cool. There's not a single time that I can think of that that's ever worked for me, so... And I've barely seen many people do the trick itself. I've had people literally tell me that it was fake, like that it is impossible. And you're talking to the wrong person if you think you're saying that I made that up, because I don't know how to do anything like that. Like, I wouldn't know how to fake doing a run. Like, I barely know how to do these streams as it is. Ask guy with 2 names. We're trying to get risque. We're trying. I don't know what the point or purpose of putting these coins in here, besides distractionary, like for you to get hit by one of Bowser's flames. I really don't know. Wish I could tell you. And you can shoot this one, because this is one that I would shoot all day, because look, it turns out to be a blooper. Evil blooper taking over. Kooky217 says he used to do that trick as a kid. I don't know where I learned it. I'm going to guess that my cousin taught me that, because he was one of those kids that seemed to know the Konami code and everything. Like, he knew things that I had never even tried or thought imagined would work. So I'm going to guess that my cousin showed me how to do that at some point. The only thing that I know that I was doing a lot as a kid that it seemed like my cousin may not have known and stuff was I was going through and hitting every single block and everything that I could. So I seemed to know where the beanstalks were and stuff that he didn't ever seem to know. I never really tried to like speed run through this game a bunch, but as I got older and I was just trying to like get through a section, I definitely got more into speed running through it as fast as I could. It doesn't mean that I got any better or anything like that, because I didn't. But I do enjoy trying it, though. It is still fun to me. And I'm pretty sure you can do the same trick here with that bullet bill, but I don't need to try and lose my lives right now at all. Knock asked me, you played through the whole game? I'm assuming because I told him this is my second time through that he's asking me, did I get all the way through? I got to 8-1, and I didn't play through the whole game. I skipped. I used the warp to go get the extra lives in 3-1, and then whenever I got to 4, I used that warp also and went to 8-1, so I did not play through the entirety of the game, but I definitely fell down into that pit, and it said game over. No thanks. We're not having any. You cheater. I mean, that's what I felt like. I felt like it called me out for collecting too many lives, and then I was dead. I knew I was too short on that. What's up, Deshaun Crew? How are you doing? Hey man, I wanted to apologize to you personally. Like, you asked me in my Super Mario Bros. 3 run how I was doing. I couldn't see the chat. I couldn't see anything anyone was writing, so I apologize. And any of you, Knock, I believe you might have been there as well. Any of you that were there and that I wasn't responding to, I apologize. That was me and my rookiness of playing and streaming. I didn't have it set up right. I'm pretty sure I do now. Pretty sure, because I'm still seeing the chat now. But the only difference though is for some reason when I started streaming, it told me that I set it to 1920 by 1080, which is not supported, but everybody's seeing it fine as can be, and everyone's able to watch it. So I don't know why it's saying that it's not supported yet. Obviously it's working. Pretty sure that this is a maze one. It's up, middle, Up. Okay, let's go up. Down. I haven't done this one in a while. And it showed there. Alright. That was all just guessing because I ain't played level 7-4 in a while. If I die here, it's gonna look ugly because if I had to go back through that, I was screwed because that was all guessing. I know the 8-4 maze like the back of my hand. I've done that plenty, but that one I haven't done very often. Oh, 8-1, how you are stuck in my heart. Can't believe that I died in the pit coming up here. Kind of fearful to get any more lives, to be honest with you. When I said that I ran through this earlier, one of the things that I pointed out was how often I died in this section here. How often I died at the very end of the level where it separates the pipes and the blocks. I died there a lot as well. I ran through this no problem. The first time, I was looking shady there. Oh my goodness! I deserve that after that very terrible looking jump the first time. At least it did say game over. I can say that right now. Let's do this a little better. Where's my save state when I need it? Oh god, you're still alive. No doubt. Man, of course that guy is just gonna all the way across. Alright. Do this a little better this time. Nah, for real. I'm so glad that I have so many lives to waste here and look stupid. You watch it the first time I ran through this, I got through that no problem. It was 8-1 where I died, but I did not die at that area. Although that is where a lot of people will die. Wonder if there's a way to run through that. Not get hit by him. Try this again. Much better. This is the place as a kid that I would die so often. And man, this was one of the times that I threw the controller and my dad came in, yanked the controller out of my, well, off the ground technically. He didn't. Actually, I think he did yank it out of my hand now that I'm saying that. I picked it back up quick because I heard him coming. and he yanked that thing out of my hands. Told me to go outside. That was pretty much the end of it. I wasn't allowed to play any more Nintendo the rest of the day. I think I learned my lesson. But I can think of a couple of times while playing these NES games that I've wanted to throw the controller. That right there wasn't a throw a controller moment, but I definitely was not happy about dying there. Like, that's just silly. I don't feel like I should die there. I don't know what else to say. That's just me. I never know that I would say game over if you died after doing the one-up trick. That never happened to me. Yeah, if you watch the very, like, probably first 10 minutes of my stream, that's what happened to me. I mean, I got all those lives. I have proof, as in going into the next level, that I had more than plenty enough lives. Like, I said game over. Man, now I'm just fudging it up. It's time to get for real. Foretrosake. Actually, I'm sorry. I apologize. It was 8-2 that I made it. This is where I died the first time. Like, just being dumb. Like, couldn't make that jump. Because as I was replaying it in my head, I'm like, wait, I got through 8-1. But I kept saying that I died in 8-1, so how's that possible? I got through that without a problem. No, it was 8-2, right there. That pit, that's where I died. Thank you, Deshaun Crew. I appreciate your support. Alright, we're through 8-2 now. Goji, that's who you be. I was like, thanks for coming to my stream the other night. I've been to so many other different streamers here lately. I didn't realize the name right at first. No, thank you for coming to my stream now. I really appreciate you. I've been just trying to see what other people do for their streams and such, you know, just more or less get a general idea of what people might enjoy watching, because I don't have, like, a large support base or anything like that. The people that do watch me are very supportive, and I just enjoy playing the games. I'm not really into doing crazy stuff or anything, but at the same time, like, I'm not I'm not opposed to doing something goofy or something, but then I just want to play the games, like, and obviously get hit in the face by some Hammer Brothers. I'm not trying to die like 70 times here in this level, so hopefully I can take out these Hammer Brothers pretty fast. Foolish. Crown V. My dad used to own a Crown V. Really? He high-fived me. Crown U. But at least with me dying this often, we get to see, like, maybe it goes down to Crown U all the way through the alphabet, and then does the crown go away, and then it's just the alphabet? Hammer Brother. I knew better than that. It always seems to... I don't know what that was. I don't care. I ain't questioning it. We skipping right on through. Like, I feel like I went through 2 hammers and the Hammer Bros hand. That's insane. I don't know. That don't usually happen very often. Mario's pretty good on its hitboxes and calling you out. Now, as a kid, man, talk about the hours spent in this game. Number 1, I could never see that bridge. So, I spent a lot of time dying in that area. Now, you can jump over it. Like, that's no lie. You can jump over that. But, man, is it difficult. Like, it's a lot easier just to land on that bridge and move on with your life. It's making nerve-wracking. Oh, that's nerve-wracking. I need to stop looking at the chat. This always bothered me when all of those bloopers getting so close to your head. You can just walk right under them. This is the worst part. This Hammer Brother sucks. I mean, I would have obviously made it easy as can be if I would have went under him. He changes his motion each time. Let me see if I can... I'm gonna do it anyway, see if I can jump it. Man, I jumped just a little too soon. I just wanted to prove that you can jump the thing, because I have had to jump it. I just didn't realize. And then one of my little brothers came in and was like, why don't you just get on that bridge? Man. And then I'd hand the controller over. You show me where there's a bridge. There ain't no bridge there. Then he looks like he's walking on top of lava. It's so crazy that even back then, I still didn't really know that I was colorblind. Like, I went on for so many years without knowing that. It's thought that I was just plain old blind. Heat-seeking Hammer Brothers, that's the truth. Leave me alone, Bloop. Alright, back for more. Alright. See what we can't do. Try not to get hit by a flame. Oh man. This is nerve-wracking. Oh yeah, now some of the flames are just gonna half disappear. Oh! He had one in the sack still, just ready to hit me. One. We have enough lives. We will beat this. Not at that rate. Goomba Nation. I mean, I've done that 1,000 times. I don't know why it wanted to kill me that time. Just wanted me to stop, take a break. I agree. I think I did land on top of that Goomba. I appreciate that guy with 2 names. Stupid game. Nintendo's lost their way. 35 plus years ago. Don't know what they're doing. When you jump into the one and only hammer that he throws. Come on. Yeah, see, that's how I feel about those guys. That was pretty sick. I know, man. That Hammer Bro is killing me right now. Although that is where I died more of the times when playing this game, was that last Hammer Brother. Nintendo really, they really can design a game. I mean, because this game is still classically hard. Like, yeah, there's plenty of people that speed run through this and everything, but there's plenty of times that you can die here. Like, I should have ran. Oh! On his shell! Come on now! Jumping on his shell. Makes me sick. But all hammers. Can't believe I got through those hammers too. All to land on his shell. Like, that's just... Oh! Come on now, boys. Got this. Where's my save state when I need it? Get through that hammer, brother. Save. Not gonna lie, I definitely would have used that as a kid. Like, what am I saying? I'd use that right now. Like, if it let me save right before that, after I passed that hammer, brother, yeah, all day. Like, I'm still not gonna stand here and say that I'm some professional, but I would definitely use it. And maybe I'm just thinking too hard into the professional word, but when someone uses the word professional, like, you're a professional golfer, I would assume that just people that, like, people aren't just paying you, like, you know, the people that watch you. There's, like, got to be some kind of, like, validation to this profession, right? Like, something has to prove that you're a professional. You didn't get third in Evo. Sorry, fourth. I don't want to be trying to give him anything. You didn't get fourth in Evo in one game, 1 year, and then call yourself a professional in all other games. Like, maybe you do. I don't know. I've also never won any kind of fourth place prize anywhere doing this before. Although I would be willing to play and play and play this to the point of thinking that I was a professional. Still having no way to prove that. But I would try. Like, and then I'd be like, see, I'm a professional. I run through this game. No deaths. I'd call that person a professional. They run through this game every single time. Like, no deaths at all. I'll call that person a professional. Dude, fire got you down? Goji says, I remember when me and my friends back then would come together to figure out how to beat that last boss. Yeah, that was the most interesting times to me as a kid playing video games. I knew I was going to die there. Too early a jump. I had said before that I watched my one buddy play Final Fantasy VII, and he really enjoyed watching or having me watch him play the game. Because sometimes, like, when you're really intense into a game, you miss certain things. Like, you just don't see certain things coming up. And Final Fantasy VII may not have really been one that you needed someone giving you little hints and tricks and stuff to. But there were certain areas where, like, a ladder would be or something. And I'd point it out and be like, hey, that's over there. And he was thankful to have somebody paying attention because he might have walked past something or fell into a pit if he didn't know that that was there. So I really, as a kid, enjoyed watching one of my friends play Mega Man because I wasn't very good at it. I'm still not very good at it. But I definitely watched him play Mega Man a lot as a kid. I didn't own Mega Man either, though. So, man, if I miss that jump one more time, this might be the last time I see this controller. Just kidding. Gosh, can't keep dying like this. I just told Guy with Two Names this the other night. I was like, one of my favorite parts about recording instead of doing them live is that ain't nobody got to watch me die 20 times on a recording. I can just clip, cut that out. Guess what? Oh yeah, first try. Like, I ain't never done that in any of my videos. I'm usually pretty clear with my cuts and edits that you can tell that I cut out me dying. For example, that last game that I just live streamed, Osteonyx, anyone that was there for it knows that I died throughout that game quite a bit. So when I got to the end and couldn't beat the third to last boss, and finally just had to end the stream and be like, listen, I'll come back to this. When I went back into it, I got past that boss that I couldn't beat the second try, and I knew 90% of the reason that I was dying so often there was because I was being a little too impatient. Like, I just needed to... I thought for sure he was going to jump there, man. I just needed to wait back a little bit, hit that arm, try to let my weapon power up, then go back and hit him. But this is about getting old. We need to see the princess. Come on now. I appreciate you cheering me on, Deshaun. With that many lives, the game will have to say game over for me to stop trying, so... I can only imagine trying to get through this with, like, 3 lives. I mean, because we didn't know this one-up trick as a kid right away. I mean, we played it quite a bit, but we also didn't get to the final boss. We didn't get to that end Bowser, King of the Koopas, right away. I mean, that took a little while of playing. And because no save states or anything as a kid, it usually was because your parents let you play it that long. You're there, like, praying for a rainy day so you can stay in that long and play, because I don't know how everybody else's household was, but my parents never just was like, yeah, stay inside and play video games all day. Like, that wasn't allowed. Oh man, he's like trying to come right at me now. I mean, he came all the way out there. Thank you, Goji. I appreciate you rooting for me here. Getting there and just not beating him. I got so lost in this whenever I was a kid. Went down so many of the wrong pipes. Did not know that that block was there for so long until accidentally just jumping out of the way of those flying turtles. Really? Yeah, F for sure. Like, total F right there. Anyways. Can't believe I got bit in the butt by a fish. But anyways, I died from those flying turtles quite a bit. Like, trying to make that jump, forgetting that they were there, forgetting that 2 were going to be there, hitting the 1. I mean, I think I've died once in this recording. Hitting 1 and not clearing it before. Because when they get their wings chopped off by you bouncing on their head, they turn the opposite direction right back at you. Yeah, I was gonna die if I tried that. I don't know how many times I've actually died, like, on my own trying this, but... Boom! Bye, Bowser. King Koopa rough. I would get mad for this part of the game. Thank you, Mario. Your quest is over. We present you a new quest. Push button B to select a world. Thank you, Deshawn. Thank you, guy with 2 names. Thank you, Kookie217 Goji. Appreciate you being here. Thank you, Knock. So at this point, if you've never completed this part, I'm assuming all of you have, and you've went back through this, almost all the Goombas, like, turn into bullet bills. But if you didn't know this, it tells you at the end of the game that you can actually pick which world you want to go to by pushing B instead of A or start. So if I wanted to go to 8-1 right away and play that part over again, I keep looking at the wrong camera. I have another camera over here, and I'm forgetting that. Sorry. But anyways, you could actually pick what level you want to go to. The only difference, though, is once that title screen changes, if I was to try to keep pushing B now, it doesn't change it. So I've got to wait for the title screen to come back, and then I can change that over. I don't know if 8-1 is really any harder than what it was the first time around, because they're all bullet bills. Like, I think he's just a little faster. Like, I don't really think that it's any different. Yeah, they're just a little faster, really. And this one's missing. Like, typically there's one there. Makes that a little harder trying to get that one up. But I don't think I'm gonna... Oh, there's 3 of them in there now. There wasn't 3 before. Everybody's a little faster, so there is obviously a little bit of a difficulty increase between finishing the game and starting it over. I don't know that I'm going to keep playing through this just to see me die again and again and again over in 8-4 again. But I do kind of want to try this section again here, because I practiced this enough as a kid that missing it like I did earlier kind of bothers me, because I don't know times that I missed it. See? Like, that should have been that easy for me. Like, for some reason, maybe it's having the camera on, maybe it's just under the pressure. All of the people out there watching me, making me nervous. That's going to be the end of the stream here. I'm not going to play any more of this. I thought about trying to throw in Crystalis for a little while. Crystalis is one of those games that I think I would need a little bit more time with, because I have never beat Crystalis. I've only put in minimal amount of time in Crystalis, and of that time that I did put in, I was an adult, so ooh, I'm trying to die there. I would like to play it and give it some real time and effort put into it, because I played it for about 10 minutes before putting this in, and it was really fun. Like, I remember so much of that game just from the very beginning of coming out of that cave, and the guy's like, "Ah, a guy came out of the cave." I just always thought that was so funny. I don't believe that I owned Crystalis as a kid. I mean, I want to say a friend of mine did, because I remember that scene so like clearly that it makes me think that I watched somebody else play it. I did have a couple of cousins that owned games for the NES and the Sega, so I would go over to their house and play some of that, and that was always fun, because I never owned a Sega as a kid. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and end this. I'm going to keep running through there. I appreciate everybody coming, chilling with me, chatting, enjoying the stream. Next time, I think I am going to play Crystalis, so be on the lookout for that. I'm going to try to make sure that I do that within the next day or so here. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Once again, Foretrosake here. Have a great day.